During this time of year, everyone talks about all of the great things that quarter four brings for us Amazon sellers, myself included. But in this video, I want to give you guys a few different tips revolving things that people don't really talk about, but chances are it will happen to you during this quarter four. So by watching this video, hopefully I give you a little peace of mind. So when these things do happen to you, you guys know what to expect, you guys know what to do, and you guys can move past them. Hey, what's going on guys? Marvin here, welcome back. So like I said in the intro, I just want to give you guys a few different tips revolving some things that chances are will happen to you during this quarter four. And I just want to give you guys this information so when it does happen, you have a little bit more peace of mind. You know what's going on, you know what to expect, and then you know how to move forward from there. So let's get into the first tip. The first tip is going to be ungating applications. This quarter four is going to be much slower when it comes to ungating applications because Amazon just doesn't have time to get to it. Many of you have probably already been experiencing these things, but it will happen to you if you do apply to get ungated. Do not expect to apply to get ungated and get approved in a couple of days or a week. It's going to take weeks, if not longer. So because of this, if I were you, I wouldn't focus too much time and energy into ungating applications. Now, I'm not saying don't do them at all. I think you guys should still apply. But what I am saying is don't rely or hope to get approved in that brand or category and be able to sell in that brand or category during this quarter four, because I just don't think it's going to happen. I think we're way too late into the game that I don't think it's going to be beneficial for you. I think you should still apply to get ungated, but expect to sell in that category sometime next year. And this ties right in with number two, which is just open cases in general. Regardless of the issue, if you open a case with Amazon, do not expect to get a response right away. Do not expect to get that problem resolved right away. Not only is Amazon already slower than usual, they're probably experiencing a lot more open cases during quarter four, just because of the sheer volume that the sellers are selling. So more issues are going to come up. But in most cases, this isn't going to be anything too serious, hopefully. So I would just continue to selling and operating your business as usual. Don't focus way too much time on these open cases and hoping to get things resolved right away. Hopefully it's not a serious issue that's actually like a serious issue with your account. If it's just a minor thing, just know that it's there and then keep on moving so you guys can keep making these sales during quarter four. Don't spend too much time and energy focusing on ungating applications or open cases in general, because chances are Amazon is not going to get to them anytime soon. All right, number three is that things are going to get very competitive very fast. You want to make sure that you're prepared to keep up with the competition. And what I'm talking about is getting a good repricer working for you. You don't want to rely on manually changing the price for every single one of your products, because you're not going to be able to keep up with everyone else who is using a repricer. Now, I've gone over repricers in the past, but just a quick overview. There are expensive ones and there are cheap ones. You just want to make sure that they have the features that you're looking for and it's the price that you want to pay for. Now, there's tons and tons of great repricers on the market. One of them I have in the link. It's called Profit Protector Pro. It's one that I found myself using more and more as I was testing it out. And it's a really great repricer, and for the price, you just cannot beat it. But you don't have to sign up for this one. There are tons and tons of other repricers on the market. Get a good one that you think will work great for you and your business, and make sure to implement it as soon as possible, because you do want to start capitalizing on as many sales as you can, and manually repricing each one of your products is just going to leave a ton of money on the table. Now, lastly, but certainly not least, is that you need to expect Amazon to lose some of your shipments. This happens to me every single year, and every single year, the amount of lost shipments and the value of lost shipments obviously increases because my business has increased. But this happens every year without fail. So it's already been happening. It's been happening for a few weeks. They lose a shipment here and there. But you just need to expect Amazon to lose some sort of shipments during this quarter four, especially if you're sending a ton of them in. Now, you really want to have your invoices ready to go. You want to make sure you're using good suppliers so that when they do lose them, you can get reimbursed for everything that they lost. When Amazon loses shipments, it's really frustrating. It really sucks because your money's tied up. You have to wait for their reconciliation period, and they always extend it a little bit further, and they're already making them longer during quarter four and because of everything going on. And then you have to wait for them to resolve the case and investigate it. So it just ties up a lot of money for a very long time. So it's extremely frustrating. But this is something that happens every single year, and hopefully it doesn't happen to you, but it seems to happen to me every single year, and chances are it will happen to you at some point. Don't freak out about it. It sucks, I know, but you just got to keep moving. Once they reimburse you, then you have all of your capital back, and you can keep going and purchasing more products to sell on the platform. Now, one last thing, if you guys have been wondering what Amazon wholesale products you guys should buy if you're only starting with $500, then I want you guys to watch the video on the screen where I go over exactly which categories you guys should be focusing on if you're starting with $500. So just click the video on the screen. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, and I'll see you guys in that next video.